CTE Master Series, Video 10, SS3, Center Cue Ball Definition, Part 2. In this video, we're going to take a look at inside alignments. There is a difference between outside alignments that I want to point out to you. That's important for you to understand. So, for an inside alignment, whether I'm using Pro 1 basic CTE or disguised pivoting, if my inside alignment is based on this inside outermost tick here, then my alignment, here's the difference. My alignment is going to pass over the center cue ball patch of ticks until it gets to the very last tick. Whereas in the outside, it stopped at the first tick that it came to, but for the inside, it passes over to the very last tick, and it will be right under the curvature of the cue ball. That will be perfect for knowing you are at the one tick for your center cue ball foundational alignment. So if I'm doing an inside based on this outermost tick here, then that's my alignment right there. I'm at that one tick that's at the outside. I pass through all these ticks. I'm at the very outside tick of this patch of center cue ball ticks. That's my alignment for my overcut to the ghost ball core. This is that alignment that does exist. It is a reality. There are some that have said that this does not exist. It's not real. It can't happen. Well, it is happening. Now, so that's one of your major SS3 alignments. Now, this is the very last tick for the patch of center cue ball. So if I turn my cue even one tick, I am into outside spin. You can see that this is the lighter side of the ball. It's the outside of the ball. So I can even go 2 or 3 ticks here. You can be very careful and protect yourself because you're at a starting point that you're familiar with. See, I'm at this starting point, so I know if I pivot just a little bit is a lot. Believe me, a little bit is a lot. So this is your second major alignment. Now, I'm coming from the inside here, and for some reason, the application that I want for this shot requires more center cue ball or more cowbell. I'm going to go to the inside. I'm going to go to the heavier side of the cue ball. There are shots that call for that. So, really and truly, a touch of inside is really just a touch of cowbell. You're accessing those other ticks that allow you to play center cue ball. So if I want to actually get a touch of the inside spin, I have to cross that patch and go into the part of the cue ball that will allow me to impart some spin on it. So there is a difference between just accessing more center cue ball and then accessing inside spin. So that's something that you'll learn as you're working with this. So if we just flip this inside to be over here, then as I come in this way, let's say I'm doing basic CTE, then my cue is going to pass all of the ticks and it's going to go to the outside tick over here. Well, that's my alignment that gives me an overcut to the ghost ball core, which allows for dealing with the negative effects of collision-induced throw for many shots. Not all shots, but it works wonderfully. You know, for example, when you get into stun shots, you have to be careful with that. Or slow shots at times. So, if I want to access outside here, I just go right out here, and there is some outside. That's the light side of the ball. This is the heavy side of the ball. If I want some more cowbell, if I want some more center cue ball, I'm going to come back this way. When you're working with this, provided your alignment is correct, providing you're doing instructions for CTE the correct way, you're going to be able to see this. This is not something you're going to have to, well, am I doing it or am I not? If you're doing it correctly, you're going to be able to see that when you go to the inside, you are indeed accessing more center cue ball, more cowbell. So when you're coming from the inside, that alignment to that one tick does exist. It can be described. It can be taught. People are using it. People are using it around the world. I do want to call your attention to one exception to unequal halves, and it only occurs perfectly when you have a zero angle shot. So if I have a perfectly set up zero angle shot between the cue ball and the object ball in relation to the pocket, the cue will be dead center and you will have equal halves. Now there will be other times when it will seem like your cue has a straight alignment, but it will never be perfectly, you'll never have perfectly equal halves on any cut shot. It may be so minute that there's just a hair's difference, but the only time you have equal halves is on a zero angle shot. This information is historical. It's a game changer. I'm doing my best to unfold everything that it is about center to edge aiming that I think can help your game. I've been at this for 15 or 18 years now, and I'm sharing with you the deepest of the deep that I can to allow you to connect with one of the most amazing phenomenons that are in existence for any sport, center to edge aiming. Thank you very much.